Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. Glover Quinn there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move.
On second down now, it's Gordon, and he's got room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That looked like a two-deep coverage, which we call cover two. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Let's get the ball.
Now Gordon on first down. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Check, 59. Let's go one more.
On second down, it's Gordon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler, 6 of the last 7 years in there to make the stop. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
Mike 22 is coming. 22 is coming. Mike. Free buck.
Allen. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
The Broncos take over first down 10. Let's go. At their own 2-yard line. Wait, 80! Mike's 50, Mike's 50! Coming, baby, I'm coming, baby! Woo! Kill! Kill!
Hey, Steve 6.
50, Mike 50! Watch the pass!
Out of his end zone, Fitzpatrick into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Gonna go 5-0 here. Tighten up. Tyler, 64. Weak.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
52, 56.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Fitzpatrick. He hits his target. Left side, Watson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On the ground is Michel. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
34.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Fitzpatrick. Incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. And that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
He finds his target, Fuller. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. It's a pickup of 17 there. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. They will run it. It's McKissick. He will push his way down to about the 14. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. Throwing Fitzpatrick, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jack Doyle. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go right back to White here on 1st down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Watch the whip. Alert! Mike 5'9", 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Check 13.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 59. Mike 59. 5 Check it back.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Flush to his right and avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Watch the boot. Mike, check. The middle. I'm coming. Mike 5'9".
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
1st down, here's White. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Mike 22, he's got tight.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Bears' 1st down.
180. 22. I got you.
They'll run on 1st down. White, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. On 2nd and 7, Allen dancing to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll try the right side this time here with Gordon. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Parkey is good. It's tough being a field goal kicker. Nobody knows that more than Parkey. You know, you're remembered more for the ones that you miss usually than you make.
Yeah, unless you're Adam Vinatieri.
True.
That's all we remember with him is the ones he's made. But with Cody Parkey, a competitor like anyone else, how about him getting that one to go through?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And Denver getting set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working. That means...
And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Forced out to his left. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, he's by himself. Keenan Allen. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Regular.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And this is complete. It's Allen. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Strong.
Come on, D. Hey, wahoo!
3rd and goal for Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Nice pick.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They start the second half with Michel on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Fitzpatrick on 3rd and 2. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard, and he is all the way up past the 25. Amendola, the intended receiver. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now because he saw that happen during his coaching career. And he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. So after the INT, it's Allen, flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Carl Nassib leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Cross the glass. Cross the glass. Mike's 59.
To the air, Allen. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Allen. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Devontae Parker, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears will extend their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Amendola, he was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Fitzpatrick, flush to his right. And He'll get that to Michel, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw is Fitzpatrick. He's going to air one out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. When the rep, let's go right here.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Here's Allen to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long.
Max 22, Max 22. So we got man.
Throwing now is Allen. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to... They've got his man complete! And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. That's out to his running back, Michel. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Sony Michel, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Left. You. Mike, hey, you. Hey, pick it up.
First down, Fitzpatrick. There's the first NFL catch for the former Stanford man, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Fitzpatrick. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? The carry here for the big tight end. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal. So a big one coming here for Kymie Fairbairn. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there by Gordon. 53 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen, he'll buy some time right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Michael Gallup, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears have broken the tie. Parkey with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Hey, watch the slant.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. Amendola's got it, complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He finds his target, Fuller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Fitzpatrick again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver. Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties, you're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is. Ends up throwing the interception.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
That's track. Shift.
Running right, it's a handoff to Gordon. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Middle. Watch out. Back. Regular. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Motion.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Amendola again the intended receiver, and it's second down.
They're not ready for this.
Here's Fitzpatrick. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Keenan Allen, the intended target, third down here.
Hey, turn 80! Check back 33. Stop your whining. Wait!
Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert! Here I come! Kill, kill, kill! Half 85, half 85! Mike's 59! Mike's 59! Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We're done!
In his own end zone, it's Allen. And this complete to Henry over the middle. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! Hunter Henry, 99 yards, and the Bears will add on to their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated, the front and the back.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dante Fowler able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Bears, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the
Yeah.